At the time, the road, Southern Railway, for the first time, decided I got an order to put an ID card for 1,500 people. I got that order immediately and took photos of 1,500 people. There was no facility to go to the enlarger. There was no money to buy. I didn't know what to do. Immediately, with the knowledge of books, I came to know how the enlarger works. So, I made a box with 2 condensers, a bulb, a place to keep the negative, and I did all this. To put it in focus, I need a lens. So, I removed the lens from the camera. I was using Lense to make print. To put the lens in that, to take the picture, you have to remove the lens and put it in the camera. This is how I prepared it to make these. At that time, I did not have the experience the print using the enlarger. I didn't know about the developer paper, what to take, what to develop, what to mix. I didn't know. So, I went to a friend and asked for help. He was already working in that field for 4 to 5 years. He said that he would do it on leave. He came on leave and make photo print. I earned 10,000 rupees in that. I decided to buy a new still camera called Yashica EM. For after buying that camera, the second week itself, it was repaired. Immediately, sold that camera, and decided that I should not buy the next one like this. In the Japanese society, to buy a good German camera, I decided to buy Rolleiflex. I knew that Rolleiflex was a good camera when I read about it. At that time, a friend introduced me to him. He was selling old and new foreign cameras. He was a good friend. I went to him and asked for a Rolleiflex camera like this. He asked me if you had seen it before. I said no. He said that he had a friend called Jamal in Turkey. He used to shoot in a cinema studio. He said that he had a camera. So he took me to Trichy. I saw that camera, and I liked it so much. It had a 2.8 aperture, planar lens, twin lens reflex, double exposure, and many other facilities. I was very happy. He asked me if I could buy that camera. I said yes. He said that he could buy it from a person in Pondicherry, but the price was Rs. 8,000. I said I could buy it. I had money, so I decided to go to Pondicherry. He was a multimillionaire. His name was Photo Patel from Pondicherry. He was the owner of 4 or 5 petrol stations. There were some expensive cameras like this. We went to his house. He was a timekeeper. He could see before appointment at any time. He had a rest time of 2 to 4 p.m. He asked us to come before 2 or after 4 p.m. We came before 2 p.m. We left at 2 p.m. He brought the camera. When he gave it to me, he wrapped it in a polythene paper and gave it to me like an ice cube. I didn't understand anything. He said that it was a leather case, and that it looked like an ice cube. He took the leather case and went inside. I asked my friend, why did he give it to me like an ice cube? He said that he didn't know either. He came inside. I asked him if he could open the camera and see if there was any moisture in it. He said that he had brought it from the fridge. The reason was that the salt air in the sea would damage the iron parts. The parts of the camera would get damaged and the camera wouldn't work. So he took the camera out of the leather case and wrapped it in polythene paper and told me that it would be normal if I took it out an hour before the function. I couldn't see the camera. He told me to take the camera and any problem you should return it to me. I took the camera and came out at 2 a.m. I didn't know where to go. The train would leave at 9:30 p.m. I didn't know what to do until then. There was a movie theater nearby. I watched a movie, Warita, in the theater. I had dinner in the evening and went to the railway station. I didn't know where to keep the camera. I could have kept it in the middle of the four of us. When I saw the camera in the railway box, it was a miracle. The camera was as clean as a mirror. I was very happy. I thanked my camera friend and bought the camera. It was a big turning point in my life. I didn't know anyone in the road who could provide such quality. Everyone had a professional camera, but such quality. So, I got a lot of orders. Businessmen didn't know anyone and they couldn't provide from a lot of Muslim. I worked a lot.